Welcome to the channel, my celestial beings. Just a little bit of the housekeeping before I jump into the reading. This is a general collective reading, so this may not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, just keep what you can and leave out the rest. Um, for those of you who are interested in receiving a free reading just like this, email to you with your own personalized link. You can email me at sefreereads with the s@gmail.com, and I'll get that over to you in a couple of days. Just know that when I turn the camera on, I am ready. I've already done all the things and I'm just ready to get into the reading. So today we have the energy of nostalgia for some, ancestry for others, or for some, herbs, and agreement. Now, what I already have down here and the energy that I'm picking up on is the caution of live out your dream. Stop procrastinating and live out your dream. Okay. Some of you guys have spent so much time thinking about what it is that you want to do, what it is that you want, how you envision your life for yourself, and where you want to see yourself, the things you want to do. I mean, in dreamland and in using your imagination and daydreaming about this, you have it all mapped out. But it's that step forward in fear and taking that step that is stopping you from living out your dream. And the message here for some is to step away from whatever restrictive thinking that you have, whatever box you put yourself in, or whatever box you let other people put you in. Step outside of that because it's your time. Ooh, hold on. I'm getting hit with energy. It's your time, and to no longer procrastinate on what is important to you. No longer stand there or sit there or wonder, sitting there and just wondering when it's going to be the perfect timing, or for you the perfect timing, or waiting for some type of perfect timing, which you will be waiting forever. And the message of cautionary is not to do that, not to sit there and wait for something to look perfect, but to actually take action, okay, and start pursuing whatever it is that your dream is, okay. um because now is the time, and what they're saying is it is time for all of your wishes to be fulfilled. These things that you are dreaming of, you thinking of, you get excited when those memories of those moments flash in your mind, and but you just don't know, you're too afraid to act on it and act on your impulses. And you are most definitely being led by your ancestors to do this. They are, one, proud that you even have the mental capacity to dream of something. For some people, like this is like really, really, really dreaming big. They are so proud of you of not limiting yourself that way. And they're saying to remember not to limit yourself that way, not to restrict yourself, not to bound yourself by other people's beliefs, other people's way. It's not about how anybody else is doing anything. This is all about how you want to proceed with going after your dreams. That's what this is. So much so, there is an opportunity that will be coming forward when you do decide to step out of fear and take that leap. So some of you have already come across that opportunity. Okay. So are you going to act on it? What is it that you're going to do? Very new opportunity, lucrative opportunities for most. Okay. Some of this is more passion work. Some may be trying to tap in the herbal industry. whether it's just health and wellness altogether, growing your own herbs, being a supplier, making herbal medicines, and supplying those as well, doing research, but working with herbs. I see that that is lucrative for some here. Now, the person coming forward with the offer definitely want to solidify this offer with a contract or an agreement, something in writing, in paper, that, if you choose to take advantage of, again, this is going to prove to be lucrative for you. Okay. So outside of the fact of this is something that you've been dying to do, been wanting to do, right? And it's in alignment with, what you see for yourself in the future and in the now. Um, there go that train of thought. Oh, what I was saying is, it's not for you, it's not all about money. Of course, that you do want to survive, but it's not all about money, because this is something that you are passionate about. This is something that you do want in your life. So it's going to even make it all the better. It's going to make those obstacles and challenges that may show up not feel so challenging. It's like it's not going to be a threat to what you're going to do, because you're going to be so passionate about making sure it all works out for yourself. Okay. Something you've been hoping and wishing for, and this is your moment to shine. That's why they say this now is the time. Now is the time. They done heard your prayers. They done guided you through. They just need for you to just take that teeny tiny step forward and go ahead and do it. But the person that's coming in with the offer may provide that nudge that you need to get out of the restrictive thinking that you have put on yourself. Okay. That's for some. Now, for others in my collective, this is actually a spiritual contract. Okay. So I don't know if this is the spiritual contract that you, in agreement that you sign on your way to earth in this plane, on this parallel plane, in this 3D, this dimension, or you have submerged yourself. At the bottom of the deck is the hermit. And you have been looking, see how they have the lantern and that light. You have been trying to find your place spiritually. You have been trying to grow. You've been doing the shadow work. You've been doing all the other things that you supposed to do that requires spiritual growth. For some of you, that is going out and finding you a mentor or a community or your tribe, and you have thrived there. For others, this is you. This is you completing that spiritual agreement, that spiritual contract, and now others are coming to you for assistance in their journey, or you have the advice. They're looking for guidance, and you're able to provide it. And for you, this is also going to be blessed with monetary opportunities in the beginning of that, like more than what you've seen and more than what you've um, had in the past. Couple that with, we dibble and dabble in this spirituality, because baby, I know all about using my herbs to making that magic happen. And I feel like that's something that you incorporate as well. So this is just confirmation that yes, this is your season. Yes, is your time to step up. Yes, your contract is being fulfilled, right? That one that you agreed to on a spiritual level. And now is your time. They're moving you in the forefront. You have finally ascended into this. You have finally aligned to where you need to. All on the quest in the search for truth. Okay. All because all of this is happening to everybody because you was being your authentic self. You like the way you move, other people like the way you move. That's why you have these opportunities coming in. Okay. Um, I'm just making sure I don't miss anything in the what we looking at here. So now let's go ahead and clarify some things. Yes. So this is all wish fulfillment for everybody. I'm getting chills. Even the people on my spiritual path, this is wish fulfillment for you. This is what you wanted. This is what you've been working so hard for. This is what you've been training yourself and your body and your mind and your spirit to get to this point where people are coming to you as a spiritual resource, whereas that was you before, and now you're in this role. All right. So, in regards to your dreams, everybody, and making sure that you do not restrict yourself, and you stay open minded, be open to these opportunities, and don't limit yourself, and don't base your journey off of other people's journey. My spiritual baddies, as well as those who are, trying to bring your dreams to life. You guys have been having so much communication, it may have been confusing, or some of you may have gotten confused. For my spiritual baddies, here's your downloads, here's your messages. Are you picking up on these signs? Are you getting these cues? You seeing enough 111s, 222s, 1212, 1010, 555? You see what I'm saying? They have been coming at you. This is your journey. This is part of having this knowledge and being able to spread it to others. Other than that, you guys are receiving lots of correspondence, emails, calls, messages, in regards to um, your dreams and your journey. Okay. The next steps, definitely getting the next steps. Some of you guys are definitely getting the next steps. You've been patient. You've been doing the work. Um, you've been patient. You've been doing the work, and you've been making sure that everything is, pretty much balanced. And as far as the thought process, what we're doing in the spiritually, the work that you've been putting in, what we're needing to look at now is actually moving, stepping out of where you were. It's time for you to come into the forefront, and this is for everybody. It is time for you guys just to come out into the forefront. You are the resource, you are the service now, you are the tool. Okay, you have to step into this because this is what you planned, this is what you prayed for, this is what you've prepared. Lots and lots of preparation for. Okay, online stores. Okay, I see. Some of y'all are trying to put together these websites. Make sure that you have. Yes. Okay. A lot of y'all smart enough to do it yourself, and you don't have to pay. You don't have to pay somebody a whole bunch of money to do it for you. That is it. It's too many. These website companies are set up now, just clicking and dragging and changing colors to make your websites. Don't let that be something that scares you away from attempting to do it. Other than that, if you have the resources and the means to hire somebody to create that for you, especially those who are going to get into the product side of things, get that up on those sites so you could be globally. I'm getting hit with a lot of energy. I'm sorry. Globally seen. Social media is perfect for that. If you're not a social media type person, which the hermit, uh, the energy of the hermit likes to not be in that limelight and stuff like that. But even if you're not that person that wants to be an influencer or whatever the case may be, social media is still the means to sell stuff because you are able to reach a bigger, wider community and market and customer base because there they are at your fingertips. So those plans to get online in that capacity to get your products moving, get your services moving, is definitely the move. Okay. Again, you're being guided. My spiritual baddies, you got all the help that you need from the other side. You just need to know that help has always been there. Everybody else, tap in whenever you need it, especially for guidance. You know what I'm saying? They're there to help you. I'm gonna try to not know what you're saying so much. Um, but yeah, but the procrastination because of fears, they want you out of that. They got you. They're guiding you. They're with you. Okay. If nobody else is with you, your spiritual team is with you. This is for everybody. There is a decision here. And it has to do with the waiting. I can't show that card because people are nude, but um, you have to decide to step out of this fear of stepping into this mass success that is your destiny. It's your destiny. Okay. That offer, that offer that's coming in is very lucrative. You got it again. Can't make this up. Just a different deck. You are stepping into a very lucrative opportunity here. Don't stop. Okay. Let's keep it going. What other messages do we have here? Some of you guys is going to have more than one opportunity coming towards you, so you're just going to have to um be very selective of what it is that what your goals are, and what doesn't look too good to be true. Okay, get out of being sedentary. Stop feeling stuck and just being an observer. We need for you to get to moving. We need for you to get to acting. We need for you to start putting these things in place for you to be out in the forefront where you're supposed to be, so people can see your product and or services. Okay. For some, these opportunities are slowly coming in, or you've already made your decision, but things are just moving slower than you want it to, but they're still moving. It's still movement. Um, for my spiritual baddies, it feels like your ascension or your gifts opening up is taking forever, or you're moving at the rate that you're moving. You're getting a go ahead to take it up a notch, because you have all the spiritual tools that you need. Okay, that's that stepping away from fear, stepping out of fear. Okay, the worst parts of everything is over. That's why they want the movement to happen now. You have your endings, you have your new beginnings. Some tens always turn up to these ones. You got ones all over the place here. Okay, so the worst part is over. That's not what you that's not for you no anymore. You done already got through that. You already received the guidance, and they want you to stop waiting for the perfect moment. Go ahead and go. Go ahead and go. If it looks too good to be true, then it's probably too good to be true. So make sure that when you weighing out these decisions, that consider the source, do your research. Don't just let anybody with a contract or some type of paper document throw it in your face and you just sign it all willy-nilly. No, do your research. Um, because some things are too good to be true. For those who are going to step out into the limelight more in the forefront in their own social media more, and you're going to be putting your product out there or your services out there are going to be fans. There's going to be some unhealthy fans. So you just want to make sure that you be mindful not to disclose too much information or personal information because of these people who are going to target you. And you want to also watch out for those in your circle who looks like they're for you, but they're actually not for you. So, I mean, I just feel like that is a warning, um, to make sure that you be mindful of your surroundings and who's around you and who's happy for you and who's really not happy for you. Okay. Again, y'all putting in the work, y'all making sure that, everything is in alignment, things are balanced. You gave yourself all the time that you need. Step into your empire, get the empire up and running, get it going, because you are the Queen of Wands. You have the passion, you have the fire, you have everything that it takes to make all and any of this happen. Okay, for yourself. Again, this is a lucrative time for all. Don't sit there and and not do anything about it. You do not want to be the hangman. You don't want to just be sitting back looking. You want to actually be moving and doing things. A very lucrative time for you, okay? Stability, security, having enough to take care of what you need to take care of and put some away. That is where you are headed. For some of you, you already made it there and you're going to maintain it. So, okay, kudos and thank you. Make those wise decisions. Don't get distracted about what I'm picking up on is for some of y'all are so trying to appease other entities and maybe trying to take that route, that same exact route that they took to get where it's not going to work for you. You're going to have to do this your way. And for some, there may be somebody on the sides trying to control your situation, and this is not for them. You got to step out of whatever's holding you back and do it your way and not let things get so confusing for you, okay? Because why? Because you are the star. It's your time to shine. This is for you. Nobody's going to make this happen for you the way that you're going to make it happen for you. It's not going to work out for you the way it did for somebody else. This is going to work out for you the way it's supposed to work out for you. For some, it's going to be some offers that just not going to be appealing to you, and that is fine. Even my spiritual baddies, not every handout or opportunity or will not everything is what it seems, and not everything is going to be doable. And use your discernment when people are just trying to give you things, is what I'm hearing. Sometimes there's an ulterior motive. So check people's intentions and use your discernment when this stuff is just coming at you or coming towards you and people just want to give you things. Be kind of mindful of like handmade type situations and things for your hair, your skin that you have to ingest. Okay, that's what I'm picking up here. Be mindful. Use your discernment. And here goes all of these opportunities opening up to you. Opportunities for you to pour into yourself opening up for you. Okay? Just make sure you're loving on yourself throughout this whole process. Even when things don't work exactly the way you want it to work or how you vision that it's going to work, it still is the way, because this is your destiny. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Okay? So don't get discouraged. Love on yourself. Give yourself grace. Okay? It's something about that energy of who's around you. I feel like for some of you, you are aware of the looks, the little jabs, the snide remarks, things like that, but you not acknowledge them for what they really are. And your team, spiritually or in a 3D, need for you to go ahead and weed these toxic people out and away from you, because they're not supposed to go with you on your journey. Okay, so do not be in the energy of refusing to see and acknowledge what really is going on. Take things for face value as they really are. They really are what they are. They need for you to be mindful of that. Again, all of these messages, use your discernment. You know these feelings you get when this person is around. You know who's mooching and leeching and feeding you bad advice. What is their intentions? In this season, everybody is going to have to take the lead. You the Queen of Wands. You got an empire to build. No, nobody is supposed to be controlling this or you. This is your dream. These are your opportunities. You're going to have to take the lead. Step out of that comfort zone. Quit restricting yourself. Okay? Now I'm turning into y'all mamas. Stop it. Don't do that. Do this. No, but seriously though, now is the time for you to take the lead, because the time for procrastination is over. That was the call to action at the very beginning of the reading. Any more messages? Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got. Master your emotions, especially when you decide to acknowledge who is not supposed to be around you. Master your emotions when those things don't work out 100% the way that you're planning, right? Leave room for be very flexible, leave room for adjustments, okay? Making those adjustments, and just try not to fly off the handle when things don't go 100% your way. Let's see what else we got before we close out this reading. Yes, you need to release all that negative energy, release all that tension, release all of the doubts and the fear that does not serve you in this season. It just doesn't. And you have to release it for all of this to flow the way that you want to flow, so you can get closer to your goals. Okay? So release all of that. The people, the energy, the attitudes, all of it, the limitations, because you got this. You're capable. You're guided, you're protected, you're being led. The resources and the right people and the things are being like pushed in front of you, but it's when you're ready. And it's now. It's now. You're ready now. If you need a confirmation to move ahead, or to go ahead and go forward with, this is it. What's the worst that can happen? It don't work. Okay. And so you devise another plan. For my spiritual baddies, discernment and energy, being able to understand the energies that are around you is very, very, very important. So you make sure that your energy is clear and you're vibrating at your highest, so that when that wrong energetic anything is present by you, in you, with around you, that your energy signals immediately go up, and to distance yourself, separate yourself, don't allow it. Energy work for you is very, very, very important, because that is the spiritual lifestyle. Knowing energy and knowing what to do with it. Are you gonna alchemize it? Gonna return some stuff? What you gonna do? But you just don't want to be draining, not draining. You don't want to be attracting and accumulating all kinds of energy. That's what you don't want. So just make sure that you're doing the proper things that you need to do to be in and stay in the energy work. And a lot of y'all need to go ahead and get those vocal cords ready, because your opportunities and the things that you want to do, the services you want to do, it's gonna you're gonna have to speak. What I have down here, I mean, for the ones that, or whatever this service or business is, and for my spiritual baddies, all this work is speaking. So um unclog, unblock those throat chakras, because this is going to be required of you. This is part of your mission. This is part of your service. This is part of getting your products out there. Okay, this is part of the mentoring and whatever it is that you need to do to be these teachers and leaders and business owners and whatever it is. Okay, the throat chakra definitely has to be clear. It's not the time to hold back on speaking the truth. Okay, that way no one is misled, misguided, have a misunderstanding about anything that you're putting forward. Be very clear in your speaking. Spiritual baddies, we know how bad words are, and I'm not talking about bad like in a bad way, but we know how valuable words are in the spiritual community. They are very much going to be part of your journey. Okay. So this is what I have for my collective. This is very, very good, especially you guys living out your dreams. I'm happy for you. Congratulations. Let me borrow $1. But anywho, I look forward to seeing y'all in the next video. Again, I hope this resonates with whomever it needs to resonate, and the message get there is timeless. If you want that free reading, just hit me up and I'll get it over to you. But I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And this is beautiful.